Hello there. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Coach Linin Ho, empowering Pinoys around the globe to lose fat, build muscle without feeling deprived. How's your last meal? Mga kababayan ko, saan ka man sulok ng mundo, I like to say, you can do it. Saan ka man ngayon sa goal mo when it comes to your health, I like to let you know it's achievable, it's workable as long as you keep on learning. So that's why you are here because you want to learn. So I'm so proud of you. We have this short video, and after this, usap tayo. See you in a few.
Three, two, one.
There you have it. Hello po sa lahat. Let me know where you're tuning from. Again, we are on our second day. May na pala ngayon, sobrang bilis ng panahon. I'm sure you can agree with that. Few days left before the election, and I'm sure you can feel yung intensity. Okay, sa kapitbahay natin, yung sa friends and relatives natin, even sa Facebook wall natin. Napaka-intense po ng nangyayari ngayon, but I'd like to appreciate your desire to grow first your health because that's very, very important. I think one of the contributions we can have for our country is to be healthy. Okay, tama? Kasi in that way, we are making improvements not just in ourselves but also, alam nyo ba, malaking binabayad ng Pilipinas sa healthcare. Billions po. Billions. Can you imagine that? So, in that way, making yourself healthy, healthy, that's your simplest way to contribute to the economy of the Philippines. All right. Again, where are you tuning from? Let me know. Saan po tayo ngayon? Aljun is, good evening din sa iyo, Aljun. How's your last meal? Hello, Alma from Bataan. Hello po, Ma'am Alma, Aljun, Misamis Oriental. Yes na yes. And sa kay Askap Nonang. If you're tuning in sa live natin, let me know here so that I can recognize you. If you're tuning in sa recorded natin, let me know as well because I review the comments. And then, did you know yung mga topics natin na ginagawa based from your concerns, based from your questions. So, we have this topic tonight, muscle gains number 15. Can you imagine that? 15 na po tayo. Palakpakan naman dyan. Morning habits. So, yung mga concerns na nakita natin sa comment section is more on struggles, especially when they want to, have a new lifestyle and want to change their habits. Maraming balakid. Do you agree with that? Maraming balakid when it comes sa building new habits. Hindi po natural sa atin to be, to exercise, to eat healthy, to be disciplined. It takes a lot, conscious effort to be healthy. Tama po ba? So, I've seen it many, many times. Regardless of your goal right now, I think we all agree that we want to lose fat. Tama? Regardless if you want to build muscle or you want to lose weight, we want to get rid of fat. Tama? Kasi fat yung sagabal and too much of which hinders not just our health goals but also our goals in life. Okay? Luggage po yung fat. Tama ho ba? And then for those who don't have the ebook for the workout, if you don't have it, if your goal is to build muscle, you don't have the ebook yet, share this video. Let me know after you have shared this, message me and I will give you your free ebook. Yes po, ebook completely free 100%. If your goal is to lose fat, okay, fat loss, you don't have an ebook about low carb and fasting, share this video, message me and I will give you your ebook completely free. Now, if meron ka ng ebook, good. But if you believe in the campaign, our campaign is very, very simple. Make Philippines healthy. If you share this video, that's your way to support the campaign. Kasi gusto natin sa north, sa south, sa east, sa west, ma-educate natin in our little ways about the right way to be healthy. Okay, so that way we can increase our audience. And if we believe on the campaign, I appreciate if you can share this live talk. Good evening din sa'yo. Okay, kamusta yung workout natin? Okay, great to see you here watching from Qatar. And then we have Ronaldo Joaquin. Hello, Coach. Kamusta? Okay, long time. Looking forward to have you in the program as well, Coach Ron. And Evelyn. Good evening din sa'yo, Ma'am Evelyn. Alright, sige. 3 things lang before we dive in to our okay, tawag dito. Yung sa topic natin tonight. Okay. Yung fat, okay, it is not instant na makuha siya. Tama? That's why we call it stubborn fat, stubborn belly fat, kasi hindi siya ganun kasimple mawala. Our body, normal po sa body natin mag-store ng energy, ng excess fat. Saan po siya usually nasa-store? All over the body. But usually, yung pinaka-visible talaga and yung area to store it is yung sa belly. Tama? That's why stubborn siya. Stubborn belly fat siya. So, it is quick to store excess energy, and then it is not quick to let it go. Okay. Now, if we want to get rid of yung fat, we need to have this mindset of long-term na game. Kasi hindi siya automatic. I have a friend, gusto niya, i-message me last time, gusto niya na magpa-lipo. Alam niyo lipo, di ba? Alam niyo lipo? Okay, di ba? Operation yun para automatic at saka instant mawala yung fat. Tama? So go ahead. If that's your choice, and if you're happy about it, go for it. But this is may say lang. If you don't settle yung sa food natin, yung sa lifestyle natin, babalik yan. Sayang yung pera. So, if you have the mindset na after lipo, you will change your lifestyle, well, good. Go for it. But if you don't settle the basic, which is the food, at saka yung activities mo, useless yung lipo. Tama ho ba? So, mindset is long game. When I say long game, kunwari, kumain ka ng 1 bowl of salad. Okay? Tapos, nag-check ka ng weight mo. Huwag ka mabigla if there is no changes yung sa weighing scale. Huwag ka mabigla, pumunta ka sa salamin, walang changes sa postura mo or sa body composition. It is not automatic. One healthy food or meal will not and will never make you healthy. The same thing, one unhealthy meal, though I'm not saying you will eat it, yung unhealthy meal at saka yung mga cheat meal, one unhealthy cheat meal will never make you unhealthy. Kunwari, kumain ka ng isang katerbang fries at saka burger. Kaya pumunta ka sa weighing scale, pumunta ka sa mirror, most likely very, 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 very minimal yung changes. Very, very minimal. But if you keep on doing that, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, for sure, makikita mong changes. That's why long game po tayo. Now, 3 tips lang. Why is it? What are the habits that hinder, slow down yung sa fat loss goal natin? Number 1, negative self-talk. Again, we're talking about the morning habits. Let me ask you, what do you usually feel? Anong mga iniisip natin right after we wake up? Usually. Okay, let me share yung mga iniisip ko right after I wake up. If you don't mind, share it in the message section para usap lang tayo dito. Chill lang tayo, okay? Ang iniisip ko agad, number 1 yung mga gawain. Okay, demand agad. Okay, demand yung sa dapat tapusin on that specific day. Pangalawa, I would say something, for example, if I wake up late, I would tell myself, you are so tamad, something like that. I would punish myself using negative words. Okay? There are instances na if hindi ko natapos yung mga gawain a night before, I would tell myself, undisciplined, something like that. So I'm punishing myself with those negative self-talk. Ang hindi maganda is, if you tell yourself those words often, it becomes your identity, which is very, very dangerous. We have to understand yung actions natin, different siya sa identity natin. Okay, konting example. There's this interesting book that was published. Inaral yung mga notorious na mga criminal in a specific prison cell dun sa US. So, parang study siya, and then some of the questions na inask doon is, the goal of the study, yung sa research, is to understand the thinking pattern yung sa mga nakaselda, yung mga prisoners. So, one of the questions doon is, bakit mo ginawa yung krimen? Bakit mo ginawa yung krimen na yun? Of course, na hinatol sa'yo. Most of them would say, they trace it dun sa habit nila at saka yung sa environment nila. So, they were surrounded daw ng environment that it became their identity. People would say they are bad people. They are, of course, that's true because of what they did. But the tragedy about this, yung sinasabi ng iba, it becomes their identity. Okay, so to make the long story short, yung results ng study, natagpuan doon na naging ganun yung mga criminal kasi yung ginagawa nila, which was echoed to them, yung sinabi ng mga people around them, like their loved ones and their parents, become their identity. Yung sinasabi nila became their identity. Another example, may mga instances na sinasabihan natin yung mga bata na yung GAGO, 'di ba? Or stupid. Yung bata, it becomes their identity. Yung how we label and stereotype yung mga tao, it becomes their identity. Negative self-talk. Okay, so why is it related sa fat loss? Why is it related sa fat loss? When you talk about health, regardless of your goal, it's a mental game. Tama ho ba? Bakit po hindi lahat healthy? Kasi it's not easy. Tama? And what is that thing that stops us from achieving it? Kasi we put down ourselves. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of demands. Tama ho ba? So, yung negative self-talk actually hinders us from achieving it. Somebody say, yung health daw or yung performance mo in the gym or even sa field, if you're an athlete, it's 90% mental game daw. 90% mental game. Can you imagine that? If you can settle how you think, or if you can settle your negative self-talk, you can settle almost everything. 90%. Diba, have you ever experienced? Okay, let me know here sa comment section. What usually happens if stress sa work? May gana ka pa bang mag-workout? Let me know. May energy ka pa ba tawag dito, mag-go for a walk if super stressed sa work? Diba, super drain. And most of the time, wala tayong energy to do some form of workouts. Tama? It's a mental game. So, the thing that happens to us, especially if you're working 8 to 5, yung stress mo sa work, dinadala natin sa bahay. Yun yung hindi maganda. Kasi yung luggage natin, yung load at saka stress from work, binubuhat natin up dito sa bahay. So yung mga anak natin, kami anak na, advance lang, okay. Yung anak usually, or yung partner mo, gets the blame and can sense that sense of negativity. So one way to distinguish this, it's a trick lang about self-talk, kasi it's impossible sometimes. Not really impossible, but I would say it's very workable if we are aware. Dapat aware tayo na yung words natin actually are dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So, we must be quick to detect yung negative self-talk. So, one way you can do every day is this. Pumunta ka sa mirror. I've learned this from Mel Robbins. Okay. She said, pumunta ka sa mirror every morning, tap yourself 5 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then tell yourself in front of the mirror, you're awesome, you're enough, you are great. Okay, those 3 words lang. And then tap yourself. There's this immediate comfort, okay, that you would feel. That extra motivation that you need to push throughout the day. We need that. We need encouragement. If we cannot have it from our loved ones, we must be intentional to have it for ourselves. Okay? So, self-talk. So, if may negative self-talk, there is positive self-talk then. Okay? Positive self-talk. So, you must be aware of that. In my case, I would declare the words I am. Okay? I am sufficient. I am accepted. I am forgiven. I can do all things because I'm a Christian. In my perspective, it helps me. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I am not condemned. I am loved. I am complete. I am not condemned. So those words help me every day to push through. Especially during these days, you can really sense yung a lot of negativity. When you expose yourself 5 minutes sa social media, you can sense yung thickness ng negativity. Oh my. Okay, so let's be intentional with that. Negative self-talk, right after you wake up, you have to be aware of that those words actually affect our life. Okay, negative self-talk. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 2 is very, very interesting, by the way. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, so before I reveal the second point, let me ask here in our live viewers, anong ginagawa natin right after we wake up? Okay, what's the first thing that we do right after we wake up? Okay, let me know. Share tayo dito sa comment section. What do we do right after we wake up? Okay. What do we do right after we wake up? By the way, good evening sa mga live viewers natin. Ma'am Cabs, kamusta? Nakita ko yung post mo, yung challenge. So, congrats in advance. Si Sir Alvin, Good evening sa iyo, Sir Alvin. Ma'am Virginia, great to see you. And then si Sir Ace, yes. Okay, same. Yung kanina about sa negative self-talk, that is right. Okay. So let me know here in the comment section, what do you do usually right after you wake up? Okay. Sir Alvin, short morning prayer. Okay, good. Si Luke. Hello, Luke. Kamusta? Okay, yung kababayan natin dyan. Kamusta lang ito nga badwa? Drinking water daw. Okay. Water is life. Ano pa, usually? Okay, while you are thinking, ano ginagawa natin? Let me tell you once and for all, do not hit the snooze button. Okay? Sino sa inyo dito may alarm clock? Diba usually yung alarm clock natin is sa phone. At saka sa phone meron siyang snooze button. Tama ba? So, anong ginagawa usually natin? Okay. If may snooze button. Diba usually, the greatest lie daw na sinasabi natin every morning is last 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes na lang babangon na ako. Okay. So that's the greatest lie kasi hindi na yan nangyayari. Meron akong friend na meron siyang 10 alarm yung sa phone niya. 10 alarm. Naging habit na siya. At saka, sabi niya, hindi niya ma-lessen yung alarm kasi that's his only way para hindi ma-late sa work. Oh, snooze button. Bakit hindi magandang may snooze button? We have to understand na yung body natin meron siyang clock din. Meron din siyang cycle. Okay? Merong cycle na 70 to 90 minutes. At saka may cycle siya around 3, 4, 5 cycle siya. So if disrupted siya, ano mangyayari? So nangyari usually, parang ganito lang. What would you feel, kunwari nag-vacation ka sa Boracay. Good for 10 days. At the middle of your vacation, on the 5th day, your boss called you na uwi ka muna kasi merong deadline sa work. What will you feel? You will be stressed, tama? Kasi may cycle 10 days sana. Kaya lang pinutol. You will be stressed. Now, what do you think will your body feel kapag pinutol siya at saka yung cycle niya bitin? Tama? Of course, your mood will be affected, your energy will be affected. That's why I'm sure you have noticed this, yung mga merong snooze button. Kapag maraming snooze button, usually after you wake up, masakit yung ulo. Tama? Kasi disrupted siya. It's very, very, very harmful. Pinuputol mo yung cycle, yung natural cycle yung body natin when it comes to sleep. Tama? So, since we all know this, and by the way, hindi ko to gawa-gawa. You can see this online. This is a persistent research back na study about snooze button. It's very, very harmful. So, sino sa inyo dito walang alarm clock? Let me know in the message section. Sino sa inyo dito walang alarm clock? Kasi you get used talaga sa natural ninyo na body clock na you wake up at the same time. Let me know naman po in the comment section. Okay. Yehey, meron tayo dito si MJ. Si Ma'am MJ, wala siyang alarm clock. Kasi nakasanayan. Body clock. So, go for it. Continue mo lang, Ma'am MJ. That is very, very important. Si Ma'am Evelyn. Wow. Ma'am Kebs. Wow. Sana all. Okay. You know what? Yung sa baby boomers natin na generation, yung mga 50s, 60s, usually, sila yung hindi na get used sa alarm clock. Okay. There's this interesting trivia. Alam nyo ba, yung mga tao ng hindi pa na-invento yung light bulb. Alam niyo yung light bulb, di ba? Yung bumbilya. People on average sleep before 7 p.m. nung walang pang bumbilya. Can you imagine that? Of course, ngayon, because of technology and everything, blue light, yung sleep natin is disrupted. Tama? So, yung mga Gen Z, yung mga millennials, ano ba yung pinaka-current? Gen X ba or Gen Z? It's a struggle talaga. Insomnia is a pandemic. Everybody can relate to that. Tama? Si Ma'am Miriam, hello Ma'am Miriam, good to see you. Walang alarm clock si Ma'am Miriam din. So, pagpatuloy nyo yan. Okay, pagpatuloy natin na we don't depend on alarm clock for us to be, para bumangon. Okay. But for others, okay, kapag you're struggling with sleep, at saka meron kang snooze button, again, I like to tell you and I like to beg you, you have to get rid of snooze button. You have to get rid of snooze button. So, gawin natin ganito. Meron akong tips. Okay. And again, I've credits to Mel Robbins for compiling this information to simplify on how to get rid of snooze button. By the way, again, let me emphasize, yung body natin may circadian rhythm. Okay? May rhythm siya. That's why if it gets disrupted, your performance all throughout the day is affected. So we're not just talking about sleep lang. We're talking about your day, your whole day, and even your whole life. Can you imagine kapag masakit yung ulo mo because of your snooze button, parating nating we are too dependent with that, your work will be affected. Your emotions and mood, your how you make decisions will be affected. Tama ba? And even yung mga very important decisions will be affected. Even relationship, we don't know. Maybe you can trace that dun sa snooze button. Okay? Maybe because of lack of quality sleep, yung anger problems natin, yung mood natin are affected. Tama ba? So it's a very costly na risk if we continue to have this. And I do understand. Kasi on my end, it's a concern as well on my end, especially during weekends na may mga lakad, my sleep gets disrupted. Nabe-break yung circadian rhythm. So, what shall we do? First and foremost, you have to believe that it's possible. It's very, very possible na mawakasan yung dependency natin sa snooze button or yung sa alarm clock natin. Ready na tayo sa tips? Okay, tip number 1. 5-second rule. 5-second rule. After you notice na you wake up na, 5 seconds, wag mo na patagalin. Wake up right away. Stand and wake up right away. Don't let the lie will be entertained in your head na 5 minutes more. I told you earlier, no? The greatest lie we've told ourselves frequently is yung 5 minutes more. Okay? It's the greatest lie because I've seen it many, many times sa friends ko and even myself. No? 5 minutes more. So, 5-second rule, meaning, right after the wake up, wag ka na mag-entertain ng any thoughts. Don't open your phone. Wala kang gagawin, bangon ka. Second rule. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, walang phones. Kasi anong nangyayari, if we have phones, we get to relax. Tama ba? Okay, we get to relax if there's phone. So most likely, yung tendency is to get sluggish, to get sleepy, to lie down. And I'm not just talking about right after you wake up. I'm talking as well before you sleep. So ang gawin natin ganito. So this is a challenge. I will summarize it later para sabay-sabay tayo mag-commit to this challenge. Yung no snooze button challenge. Okay? Okay ba yung challenge natin? Okay. So gawin natin ganito. Yung phone natin, lagay natin somewhere yung malayo sa'yo. Okay, na malayo sa'yo. So you can place it dun sa sala nyo, maybe sa different room, maybe sa ref, maybe sa kitchen. Okay. Trust me po, ang mundo hindi magugunaw kapag hindi mo gagalawin yung phone mo. At saka, yung responsibilities mo will continue to pile up even though you're not opening your phone. Okay? And they will understand. Kasi you will not open your phone 2 hours, 3 hours before you sleep. And right after you wake up, wala pa namang ganung klaseng urgency. Tama ba? Sa work? So, no phone before you sleep, 2 hours before you sleep, and after you wake up. You can schedule opening your phone. Maybe during break lang, lunchtime, or maybe after work. So, make a system out of it. I have a book ni James Clear. Yung title is Atomic Habits. Ang sinabi niya doon is, yung reason daw na hindi tayo makakommit sa habit is yung system natin, sistema na ginawa is, yung system na ginawa natin is leaning towards na hindi natin magawa and masustain yung habits. Kunwari, okay? Yung goal mo is hindi mag-binge ng Netflix or ayaw mong mag-waste ng too much time sa Netflix. Pero yung sistema mo sa bahay is merong couch. At saka in front of your couch, merong TV. At saka in front of you, merong Netflix na remote control. Tama? So, if I ask you now, what will you do if nandun ka sa couch, nagpapahinga for 5 minutes lang? You tell yourself, I'll lie down sa couch 5 minutes. Nasa tabi mong remote control, in front of you yung TV, what will you do? Most likely, yung system na ganun is created for you to be tempted or to, kumbaga, up-in dun sa pag-binge ulit ng Netflix. The same thing, yung sa bar, diba? Yung sa mga inumin sa bar. Diba? Yung sa bar, nobody will force you yung sa reception, yung babaeng nagsiserve ng bar, yung bartender won't force you to drink. But yung system doon is stimulating, is designed for you to drink. Tama ho ba? So you have to know anong sistema meron ka sa bahay. What are your concerns? So you have to check on that and to reprogram yung mga bagay that will stimulate and that will not help you yung sa goal mo towards health. Okay? So that's the second point, no phone. Pangatlo, di ba yung una, 5-second rule? Pangalawa, no phone. Pangatlo is, okay, ligo agad. Okay? Kasi dito, sa ligo agad, shower agad, okay, ligo agad, it shocks your system, especially yung sa nerves natin. So, if lumigo ka, if nag-shower ka agad, most likely, your nerves will be awakened as well. So that's the beauty of going to the bath right away. So, itong system natin. 5-second rule, unang gagawin mo, punta ka sa CR. Ligo ka agad. Right after that, you will feel na you're ready to attack the day. Okay? Ready ka na to work. So, again, you can commit to this. If you can commit to this for 30 days, I'm sure you have a different identity. You have a different lifestyle. If you have concern with sleep, if you have concern sa insomnia, if you have concern with other things, there are other things that may help you, like taking supplements. Magnesium is one, melatonin is one, but the basic is this. No one can compensate a bad sleep. Only sleep. So anong gawin natin? Do not hit the snooze button. 5-second rule. Walang phone. At saka ligo ka agad right after you wake up. Okay, if you are into this challenge, let me know in the message section. I'm ready for the challenge in the comment section. So we know sino yung ready to commit. All right. Hello, good evening sa mga live viewers natin. Hello to you, Ma'am Teresa Di Pa Milo. Great to see you, Ma'am. Samson Delphine. Hello, great to see you, Sir Mario, as is. Great to see you. Dito, sige, sabi ni Ma'am Len, pag kinulang sa tulog, sa gabi binabawi sa ataw. Right, okay. Babawi lang, especially yung sa mga hardworking professionals natin, ginagawa nila yung bawi sa sleep on weekend. But actually, hindi yun maganda. It must be done in a daily basis, yung quality sleep. Okay? Sige. Okay, let's go sa last natin na tip when it comes sa morning habits that stop fat loss. Okay. Number 3. Again, number 1, negative self-talk. You have to avoid that. Number 2, do not hit the snooze button. And last, a goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Now, ano nangyayari usually when we don't have a plan? Kung ano lang nandyan, okay na. Tama ba? Mayroon akong student na hindi siya nagpasa yung sa protocol namin sa 7 preferred meals. Okay? So, ang ginawa niya, kung ano lang daw ang meron, yun lang yun, which is okay lang din. But of course, she understand na hindi niya makokontrol anong kinakain, anong nilalagay dun sa pagkain, ano yung mga condiments, yung mga extra oil. So, ang ginawa niya, kasi wala nang time, nag-order niya lang siya sa Food Panda. So, we know the result. Hindi yun sustainable. Aside from mahal, may mga excess yun sa calories na hindi nakakatulong sa fat loss niya. So, eventually, yung sa second week niya, nag-commit na siya to plan for her own meals. So, doon, nakita niya yung results. The same thing. Kapag wala kang plan sa food mo, sa exercise mo, anong mangyayari? Kapag hindi mo na-reach yung goal mo, okay lang. Kasi wala ka namang plan at saka goal at the very first place. Tama? So, it's not enough na meron ka lang goal. Kunwari gusto mo, I will commit to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. It's not enough. You must have a game plan. Tama ho ba? The success of your health goal is primarily dependent on your plan. Plan is the key. Okay, anong gagawin mo? So, if I ask you, if your goal is to lose 10 pounds, my first question will be, anong game plan mo sa pagkain mo? That's number 1. Anong game plan mo sa sleep mo? Okay, so, you must be specific with this. Kasi kapag hindi siya specific, come what may lang. Tama ba? Kung ano lang meron dyan, go for it. Okay? Yung success po, financially, at saka yung health natin, it's scientific. If it is scientific, meaning it is measurable, and if it is measurable, you can measure it by doing the right thing. Measurable siya kasi if you do it the right thing consistently, you will lose weight, you will lose fat. And that is proven. Stone cold fact po yun. So, suggestion ko with you is, of course, you start with your why. Bakit mo ba gustong maging healthy? Anong hugot mo? Okay, anong hugot natin? Bakit mo gusto mag-lose ng fat or mag-build ng muscle? Dapat klaro yun sa'yo. Kapag hindi yung klaro sa'yo yung goal mo, most likely hindi din klaro yung plan mo. Tama ba? So, get a piece of paper, write down your goal. Okay? So, when you write a goal, it must be smart goals. Ano bang smart goals? Okay, lagay ko dito yung smart goals. Smart goals. Okay. Ano ba yung smart goals? Okay. S stands for specific. Okay. M stands for measurable. A stands for attainable. R stands for realistic. And T stands for time-bound. Okay. Ulitin ko. What is SMART goals? S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A for attainable. R for realistic. At saka T, time-bound. So, isasay natin. What is your goal? Specific goal. Lose fat, kunwari. Okay, go. Trim it down. How many pounds? Okay? Or if you want to build muscle, how many pounds? So, kunwari, you want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, measurable siya dapat. Meaning, you have the numbers. And it's not vague yung sa measure natin. So, 10 pounds, that's it. Attainable siya. So, meaning, with your current lifestyle right now, yung work mo, yung plan mo sa workout mo, kunwari, yung sa meals mo, kaya ba? Attainable ba siya? Okay. Of course, are realistic. Kaya pa ng budget. Kaya ba ng time mo? Okay. The third tip, there must be deadline. Kapag wala pong deadline, wala pong magaganap na kumbaga celebration of wins at saka goals. Kasi di mo alam kung kailan mo siya hahatawin. So, go for smart goals. When you have a piece of paper, write it down, and then be specific and put a deadline on your goal. Alright, sige. Now, last word when it comes sa goal without a plan is just a wish. Naku, medyo tongue twister. Nahihirapan akong pronounce. Okay. As for the setting a goal, do it with a friend. Okay? If a friend is not available, do it with a partner, with your loved ones. Maybe if you don't have a coach, do it with a coach. Anyone. Kasi yung goal is meant to be shared. Okay? Mas maganda po na mayroong squad goals. Okay? Kasi if you do it by your own, sometimes it's kind of challenging. Kasi by our own, may mga days talaga we don't feel good. There are days we feel good and motivated and inspired. There are days as well hindi natin kaya. Now, if accountability partner is not available at the moment, keep it going lang. Kasi ano mangyayari? You attract your own tribe. Meaning to say, along the way, makikita mo yung tao na fit sa goal mo. They will be attracted to your goal as well. Sabihin ka nila, palisabay tayo ng goal, so sama ko dyan. Sabay tayo. So something like that. So dito sa place ko, I started here, wala akong kasama sa gym. So I really want to find someone na para sa akin goal para, of course, to motivate me as well during times hindi ko gusto. So along the way, sa gym, may nakilala ako ng mga friends din. So these are the friends that help me with my workout, yung mga spotter, nagsa-spot sa akin, especially if mabigat na yung mga workout. So we have the same goal. So, meaning, ang saya lang. Okay? So you can sustain that kind of lifestyle kasi meron kang accountability partner. Now, let me know your goal at saka yung smart goals nyo dito sa comment section. Let's have our question and answer. Let me know your question and we'll answer it one by one. Okay. Good evening sa iyo. Mayong gabi. Okay. Kumbawa to you, Ma'am Maribel Kuramori from Japan. Tama? Hello po. Magandang gabi. And then, yes, ready na challenge si Ma'am Cab. The same thing with Samson. Si Coach Ronald, ready na sa challenge. Si Aljun, ready na sa challenge. Yes, sir. Okay. Si Sir Elvin, coach and advice on sleep. I normally wake up at 2 to 3 a.m. for a pee, then go back to sleep. Okay. Now, right away, you can see anong concern dito. Don't drink large amount of water 2 hours before you sleep. That's it. So, the reason why nagpipi tayo, our sleep is disrupted. So, wag ka na pong uminom ng tubig 2 hours before you sleep. Okay, can we do it, Sir Elvin? Don't drink water 2 hours before you sleep. And then your peeing and disrupted yung sleep mo will be limited. Will be, kumbaga, hindi na natin ma-experience yan if you don't drink a lot of water. Yes. Merong question dito. From Mommy, di po ba ay... Okay, that's a myth. Okay, it has been debunked many times. Okay. If yun yung system, most likely lahat ng mga atleta at lahat ng mga health enthusiasts bulag na ngayon. Tama ba? Because that's the usual habit of the health enthusiasts at saka mga fitness enthusiasts. They have to wake up early and then shower right away. Okay, so tama ka. That's an old belief. Right? Same question, same person, si Mami. Okay, I always wake up at 5:30 a.m. but then inantok pa rin ako. Parang kulang pa rin sa pakiramdam ko sa I will sleep till 8 a.m. After that, I'm fine the whole day. No naps until midnight na ako inabot ng 12 a.m. Well, ideally, your sleep must be in cycles at saka one long sleep. That's why we have it at night. Now, kapag hindi talaga kaya, of course, because of your obligations, okay, mahirap yan, but that's workable. So what we can do is do a nap, but don't make it more than 10 minutes. Kasi if it's more than 10 minutes, we don't feel good and refreshed right after that. So alarm clock ka, program mo yung mind mo for a nap for 10 minutes lang. Don't go over 10 minutes. Okay? Sige. Sino pa dito may question? Okay. Okay. No more questions, right? Okay. Sige, start nito. Reviewing your notes. Making sure wala tayong minamiss dito. Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Len, kaya ko walang phone sa tabi ko, kaya lang hindi pwede kasi dapat lagi siya sa tabi ko lalo at night dahil dun yun yung emergency call. Okay. Yes, okay. You may want to reconsider this. But for those emergency calls, no, it would be best as well to have, if may kasama ka sa bahay, delegate mo lang. Or, kunwari, ano lang kayo ng tao dito, alternate lang. So that both of you can achieve quality sleep. So, kunwari, during this week, you're in charge of the phone. If may emergency call, the next week, you can have it to your partner or maybe yung kasama mo sa bahay. If that is not workable, place your phone dun sa, at least, hindi naman gano'ng kalayo sa'yo. Maybe, if this is your room, place it malapit sa cabinet, okay, malapit sa table dun, so that you won't be tempted to open it right after you wake up or to open it before you sleep. Tama? Okay. There you have it. Okay. Sige. Sabi ni Ma'am Ina Gutierrez, great to see you, ma'am. I don't have an alarm clock, but instead, body clock. That's correct. I always wake up at 5:30. Pagpatuloy mo yan, Ma'am Ina. Okay? Okay. Sige. I think no questions na. Okay. Yes, si Ma'am Len, deep sleeper siya. Once nakatulog ako at magising, feel complete na yung tulog. Ang sarap ng feeling, di ba? If you have that complete na cycle sa pag-sleep and you will feel talaga na deep siya kasi right after you wake up, you feel refreshed. Naka-recharge ka po. Can you imagine kapag you can see the difference talaga if you don't have an alarm clock or yung snooze button. Okay. You can see talaga, especially if habit na siya. You feel refreshed talaga. Again, I'm not saying yan, di ka mag-alarm clock kasi others need to depend on it kasi may work. Okay, to be fair, right? But the ideal setup must be to have this habit to depend on your body clock rather than a machine or a phone dictating you how to wake up and when to wake up. Tama ba? You're welcome, Mami Honey, at saka si Sir Elvin. Welcome, my pleasure. Okay. Few announcement before we dive. Again, for those who don't have the ebook, share this live and then let me know, message me. I'll give you your ebook completely free. And then as for our challenge, 2 days left. 2 days left na lang po. Others, entries are in. Sa iba, you need more time. But again, I like to empower you na once you have this, hindi ka po magsisisi. Kasi yung kagandahan dito is you can have this inspiration to others. Aside from you have prizes like this, the recognition to be an inspiration to others is a great reward na in itself. So my challenge for you is this: add some spice in your life by joining in this challenge. Yung Make Philippines Healthy challenge natin. Again, yung mechanics are in my Facebook page. Go sa Facebook page ko and nandun yung mechanics sa challenge natin. Again, 2 days left. You can still habol tonight and tomorrow. Yung story po, you don't need to have yung usual na nag-fat loss or nag-gain ka ng muscle. Maybe yung transformation mo is good na habit, maybe sa sleep. So that's already a win. Or maybe yung diabetes, so go for it. Maybe yung thinking mo from very negative now to a positive one. So that's a win. So marami pong story. So you can post it so that others, because I'm really sure na marami ma-inspire sa story niyo, especially personal siya. So yung prices, again, konting show lang dito. Meron tayong mga protein, meron tayong bag. Yung bag nito is super ganda, gym bag. From Malaysia pa to siya, so napakaganda. Meron tayong exclusive na Worth the Grind shirt. Meron tayong access drink, at saka meron kang all access sa Worth the Grind Academy. So I'm excited to read your transformations and your stories, especially. Again, we will have this live talk every day from Mondays to Fridays, 7 p.m. as my way to add value to the Filipino people. Well, parang tatakbo lang ngayon to 2022. But this is my way to help our fellow countrymen to share the right information. So everything we have here is based on research and based on my experience as well, and the experience and results of my clients. So others, if you need a one-on-one coaching to guide you every step of the way, you don't want to go through trial and error with your meals, with your nutritional plans, and with your workouts. I still have few slots left for this month. Scan mo to and then reserve your slot dun sa reservation form natin. I'm excited to see you in the community. Again, thank you for sharing this live talk natin. And again, this is Coach Lin Hu, empowering Pinoys around the globe to lose fat, build muscle, and feel healthy without feeling deprived. So that's it. See you tomorrow. All the best, and God bless you.
Three, two, one.